Hey guys, so just the other day, a friend of mine who is not a Muslim asked me like two questions. Uh, it kind of shook me a bit. I was explaining to him about Islam and Prophet Muhammad, and then he asked me two things, and that talking to him about it, I couldn't respond back to him, and those things kind of scared me because I could not rebuttal. The first thing he said was that we worship Kaaba, right? Nah. Now we all know that Kaaba is not what we worship. We worship towards Kaaba. Kaaba is not the object of our worship, and the stone of Kaaba isn't God or isn't divine. It's just a marker of space that or place that we all should offer our namaz towards. Right? We all know that. But then he asked me, what if that stone was removed? You know, what if that stone was removed from Kaaba and put in a museum or somewhere else safe? Would the Muslims feel still as strongly to offer namaz towards just the empty hall? I don't know. I couldn't respond. Would we? I mean, I kept thinking about it. How would I feel if I knew that there is nothing in the hall? You know, and if what does that mean? Are we really worshipping the stone and not knowing it? What if the stone didn't exist there? Is that really our object of worship? Can we really still offer our namaz with the same love and affection and devotion if we didn't have that stone there? I don't know. I felt almost empty when I had to imagine there not being the stone of Kaaba in Kaaba. It just kind of, I felt very empty inside. I mean, I know that's not Allah. I know that's not a symbol of Allah. I know we don't worship it, but still not having it in there made me feel very empty. What do you guys think? What do you feel? How would that? How is everyone else feeling about it? Please let me know in the comments below. The other thing he said was, he told me, hey, listen, why don't you try to pray to Allah right now? And I said, what do you mean? He's like, close your eyes and think about Allah. Close your eyes and pray to Him, and praise Him and ask for help and ask for His support. And I said, why? He's like, try it. And I did it. And I closed my eyes and I thought of Allah and how graceful He is and how kind He is, and how I need His support to go further in life. And I asked His help and prayed to Him. And then when I opened my eyes, my friend said, so what did you see? And I said, what do you mean? He's like, what did you see when you prayed to Allah? What image of Allah popped into your head? And I said, we're not supposed to have any image of Allah in its place. Allah is not, there's no image. And it's like, it's impossible. There's no way that when you worship or when you think about something, your mind automatically creates an image to represent that thing. And when I thought about it again, he was right. I mean, when I was praying to Allah, I kind of visualized like a king, like a powerful, strong king sitting on a throne, and I was like his slave almost on his feet, begging him to look after me. And I was seeing him very large status. I couldn't see his face, but I had an image of a king, like a human king. Is this blasphemous? Is it wrong that's what I've visualized when I thought about Allah? I've never in my life ever put any image to represent Him, but if I have that image in my head, is it okay? Is it okay to, have an image in your head as long as you're not creating an idol or creating an image? I don't know. I tried it. I tried it really hard to not have an image in my head. But every time I said the word Allah, something or the other popped up. I mean, it's either the name as a text, it's either glowing light, or it's either an image of like a king, a human king with 2 hands and 2 legs. What do you guys think when you pray to Allah? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Is it okay to visualize Him as we seem fit? As our minds force us to? What should we do when we start associating these images of a human king or a light or the text? What should we do? Should we just shake it off, or is there something else we should put in its place? I'm so confused. Please help me.